You know how to pick 'em. Let me ask you something. Is this relationship really solid? Do I have a shot at her at all?
Excuse me.
Sure. Am I overstepped my bounds? Just tell me. Come on. You know what's really beautiful about this? You two kids picked me. You didn't have to, but you picked me. It makes me want to kiss you guys. Come on. Come on. Give me one. Come on. Come on. All right, let's get down to business. You're right. I got a card around here somewhere. Here. Who do I have to kill? Here, hold that for me, would you? There.
Whoa!
There you go.
You don't have to kill anybody.
Possession. Good. Learn to throw your voice. Fool your friends. Fun and party.
No, we just want to get some people out of our house.
I understand. Well, look, in order to do that, I'm really going to have to get to know you guys. You know, we got to get closer. Move in with you for a while. Get to be real pals. You know what I'm saying? Save that guy for later. Huh?
My wife and I would like to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure. Go ahead, shoot.
Well, for instance, what are your qualifications?
Well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
What I mean is, can you be scary?
Oh, I know you're asking me. Can I be scary? What do you think of this? You like it?
Excuse us, please.
Alec Baldwin and Geena Davis star as a couple who die in a car crash and become ghosts. And these rich people that are completely crazy and horrible move into their house. So now Alec Baldwin and Geena Davis are trying to find a way to haunt these people and scare them out of their house. And in the midst of this, they run into the worst ghost of them all, Beetlejuice, who screws things up for them a little bit more than they had intended. Now, to get it out of the way, because it's obvious, Michael Keaton is phenomenal as Beetlejuice. He's great, as always. Every single line of dialogue either makes you laugh or scares you. And what he does with his voice and Beetlejuice himself feels so genuine. He's just such a great character. He's this laid-back slouch who's also terrifying. He's just such a great character. And Michael Keaton is, as always, just such a talented actor. When the movie started, Alec Baldwin's character was someone where I went, oh, I like this guy. He's cool. He's got this girl, and it's cool. But as the movie went on, I was less connected to him. He was more so just a vessel for the movie to be the movie. Now, Geena Davis was sort of the opposite, where I liked her more as the movie went on. In some scenes, she's great, and you do feel for her, and you feel what she's feeling. In other scenes, it kind of feels like she's not even trying. But she has a connection to another character who's great throughout, so you kind of do feel for her in the scenes with that character. Jeffrey Jones and Catherine O'Hara play the rich couple that moves into this new house. Jeffrey Jones is great at playing this idiot who just wants to be rich and be out into the country and just kind of relax, but he doesn't know anything. And Catherine O'Hara is this horrible woman who's also a terrible artist. And they're both fantastic and hilarious. There's really nothing more to them than being hilarious and fantastic, but, you know, they're great. Now, this movie had the fortune of having one of the best young actresses of the 1980s. Winona Ryder is so fantastic in this movie. The way that she shows up, and at first you don't like her, and you're like, oh, she's just some goth chick, whatever. There I was thinking, oh, okay, here's our Tim Burton character. But she turns out to be the best character in the movie because you feel for her the whole time. She's really our hero. She's likable, she's smart, she's all around like just a perfect like young female protagonist. And she's a social outcast, and she kind of serves as this vessel for Tim Burton's self-expression. She is what gets you invested. She is what makes you scared of Beetlejuice. She is the hero. The effects in this movie are not great. And I feel like they're not really supposed to be great. They're meant to be this kooky, otherworldly thing, and they're just supposed to be odd. They're meant to show you some ideas and images, and they succeed at that, and that's what's really important. And the pacing of this movie just works. It's just this fun tone that stays consistent the whole time. Nothing ever contradicts itself. There's all these great creatures. We get to see this interesting portrayal of the afterlife and of ghosts. This movie is very funny. There's plenty of extremely clever jokes and has a really sharp sense of humor. It's just this charming and entertaining movie with a darker sense of humor. And a legitimate threat and characters to get invested in. There is a lot here to appreciate. I'm gonna give Beetlejuice an A-.
Sick. Sexual perversion. If you guys are gonna do that weird sexual stuff, do it in your own bedroom. No feet. Are you the guys hiding out in the attic?
We're ghosts.
What do you look like under there?
Aren't you scared?
I'm not scared of sheets. Are you gross under there? Are you Night of the Living Dead under there? Like all bloody veins and pus?
Night of the what?
Living Dead, it's a movie.
You know, if I had seen a ghost at your age, I would have been scared out of my wits.
You're not gross. Why are you wearing sheets?
We're practicing.
You can see us without the sheets.
Of course I can see you.
Well, how is it that you see us and nobody else can?
Well, I read through that handbook for the recently deceased. It says, live people ignore the strange and unusual. I myself am strange and unusual.
You look like a regular girl to me.
You read our book.
Yeah.
You could follow it.
Yeah, why were you guys creeping around in Delia's bedroom?
We were trying to scare your mother.
Stepmother. Anyway, you can't scare her. She's sleeping with Prince Valium tonight. You did this? You carved all these little houses and things?
Mm-hmm.
And this used to be your house. Why do you want to scare everybody?
Well, we wanted to frighten you so you would move out.
You don't know the Dietzes very well. My father bought this place. He never walks away from equity. Why don't you leave?
We can't. We haven't left the house since the funeral.
Funeral. God, you guys really are dead. This is amazing. I better go.
Wait, you know, I don't think it's a very good idea to tell your parents that we're up here.
Not unless you think it'll frighten them away. You tell them that we are horrible, desperate, ghoulish creatures who will stop at nothing to get our house back.
What if this is a dream? Can you guys do any tricks to prove I'm not dreaming? Well, if you are real ghosts, you guys better get another routine because those sheets, they don't work.